Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cosmet Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Medieval Dynasty. And yes, I know we've already had a Dynasty game on this channel very recently, Lumberjacks Dynasty, but now we're into medieval times. And I gotta say, from the little I've seen about this game and stuff like that, I gotta say Dynasty is most likely the only thing that they have in common. It's not really the same kind of game. This is sort of a, I guess, a mix between, it's a mix between like Valheim and Kingdom Come Deliverance and maybe a bit Fallout 4. Basically, you can get a... I mean, we are going to build literally a dynasty. We are going to start with nothing, and we're going to build us up to a point where we can most likely even have our own town. And obviously, this is going to be a one-off, so we're not going to see that. I'm going to try to fit in as much as possible, but this is just going to be the very early stages of the game, just to get you a overlook of what the game is about. So, let's actually start off a new game, and you'll see what the game is about and exactly what we can and cannot do.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks, I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
And there you have it. We are in the world. So that is the premise of the game. We have suffered the casualties of war, and it's time for us to build ourselves a new life. So how exactly are we going to do just that? Well, we have some quests. So let's actually follow the quest. If we open up the map, we can see that we need to go to... what is that? That is Gostovia. And we have Hornica, where they are Hornic. Bother. Right, we need to go to Gostovia. What? What's that? That says Gostovia. Is that a T? That looks like an I. But okay, whatever. Gostovia. That's where we need to go. We need to talk to someone over there, apparently. The Castellan. Because we really aren't able to do much before we can get to that. And I've started this game with sort of the basic settings. I haven't altered anything, which means that... Ooh, look at that view. Means that we are indeed playing a survival style game. So we, at the bottom left there, we have hunger, health, food, all of that jazz. You can actually turn all of that off. If you want to have a more of a sandbox experience, you can do that. Let's actually start running. So, lovely signposts here telling us where to go. So this is the first little village that we come up to, which is a place where a lot of sort of story elements. I say story fairly loosely, but indeed it is a sort of a story. And you, good sir, you were in the ground. Are you feeling alright? I hope you are. Let's step around that ground, because that seems to be dangerous ground. Right, the Castellan. Who is the Castellan of all of these people? This is a lovely little village. With lots of people and kids. I do believe that you can indeed have kids in this game. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. So who am I talking to? Is it you? Are you the Castellan Uni Ghost? Hello, Uni Ghost. Those eyes, I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky and the other black like a lump of coal. Ooh, do I have a one totally black eye? Well, that's interesting. That's funny. My grandmother used to describe me exactly the same way. So you're not a ghost. Good. For a second there I thought you lost it. Haha. But your eyes, you just look just like him. Sorry, you must have had me mistaken with someone. I'm new in these parts. Just arrived at the valley, actually. My name is Razimir. I'm Wanda's son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew. Did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I apparently don't understand. You will... Wait, what do you mean by did know I know her? Is she well? I hope she is now, wherever she might be, wherever that might be. I lost both my parents in the war. Damn it, this world... I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved one at such a young age. It's okay. They've died so I could live. And I plan to make the best of my life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. Beautiful. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they will be proud of hearing that. You mentioned my Uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Razimir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it. I'm the only one left. That can't be what happened. Don't worry, he died peacefully in his sleep. He didn't suffer. I can promise you that. So, what do I do? Do I inherit stuff from him? I can use some money. You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build a farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that? Take the land free of charge? Well, you have to pay taxes to the King annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please. As long as you don't break the law, of course, or at least if you don't get caught doing so. Nice, that sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here. Indeed. I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Listen. When you build yourself a home, come back. When you built yourself a home. That's the wrong word. Come back to Gustovia and talk to my wife, Dobreniega. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. That's interesting. So he acknowledges that I might be famished, but also that before I get food, I should go build myself a home. Thanks, I guess. Sounds like a plan to me. There we go. And my Dynasty reputation has changed. And we get some information about how to pick up stuff from the ground. I think I got that covered. But let's have a bit of a look at all of this. This is me, Razimir. I'm 18 years old. Presumably that will change. And currently the temperature is nice and dandy. I think we start in spring, ? Don't know. These are my stuff, and for some reason they've opted to go for Elder Scrolls Oblivion's type or font. It's exactly the same, I believe. I don't know if it is, but it definitely looks exactly the same. Well, on the other hand, maybe that font is actually a pretty sort of common font and not specifically made for Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but whatever. So we have tools, clothes, etc, etc. This is just everything. We're going to skills. There's a lot to this game, by the way. So we have different skill trees. We have extraction, hunting, farming, diplomacy, survival, and production, all of which is going to be important. I don't know exactly how you get skill points. I would assume it is because, or rather, when you actually just use things. So rather, for example, we now have I guess access to is the wrong word, but extraction, knowledge, treasure hunter, and master of destruction. Destroying structure, that doesn't seem super useful right now. Obviously, we have our journal. Apparently, I don't have failed quests. I just have the categories for failed quests. Map and management, and yeah, this is where the fun stuff comes, because yeah, we can build ourselves a village, basically. So right now we have a dynasty reputation of 10. We need to increase that in order to do stuff. Also, we have technologies. Presumably get that from just doing things as well. I don't know exactly how. Develop this technology by extracting activities and building structures. Yes, so that's how you do that. Hunting animals, setting traps and fishing, farming and breeding animals, crafting items and cooking. So that's sort of how you level up everything, and that's just the codex, if you would. So here we are, and basically the world is our oyster. And we do have a quest, so they're going to give us a bit of sort of information to just get us started. So a good way to start is indeed to have an axe. With axes we can chop down stuff. So where do we find sticks? Well, if you've ever played Valheim, you know that they are on the ground. So just pick up sticks. We actually find stone as well. How much did these weigh, by the way? So stones are weight of 2. I can carry 35. So yeah, don't pick up too many stones, I guess. Yeah, just more sticks and sticks and sticks and sticks and sticks. Let's take up some stones, because we are going to be using some of them, I think. We don't need to go further down into the water just yet. And okay, oh, we can actually pick up these fairly simply. Oh, we have to hold E for to pick up these trees. Yes, we know about tree. Well, I don't know about tree cutting, but we will soon. Right, so we need to create ourselves a stone axe. So we just go into our menu here. We can now actually start building stuff. For a simple small house, a regular standard thing, we need 6 logs. So in order to get logs, we need to cut down the things. So handcrafting, I guess, stone axe. So we're creating ourselves our first tool. Beautiful. So that's the tool done. We can presumably stone axe. Oh, it's already on number 1. So get our stone axe out and hit the tree 5 times in order to get it down, apparently. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm chopping down your tree, so none of you actually wanted this. Keep taking that apart. Pick up logs. My inventory is probably getting a bit full, but I should be able to get 2 trees down. I'm apparently extremely powerful because I can carry all of this. Or conversely, we can say that these don't really weigh as much as they actually are weighing in sort of real life. So let's pick up these. So it was 6 logs to create a regular house. We have to stop rolling. You're mine. There we go. Can we actually... Oh, we need a shovel for that. What do we need for a shovel? Can I do a shovel? I don't even know how to create a shovel, apparently. We can do some firewood. We are obviously going to need that at some point. We are going to need to do a hammer. So we actually already have everything we need for a hammer. So now comes the question, where do we settle? We obviously don't want to settle too close to this city. That seems like a stupid idea. So if we go into... Can we zoom in? Yes. We have another settlement over here. I mean, it would be nice to settle where there is water and roads. So, I mean, doesn't this look like a fairly large road? I mean, the horny people is down here. So presumably somewhere in the middle would be nice. I'm sort of thinking down here. Why don't I make my way over here and just look at this place and see what that looks like. I am going to create, if I can, a wooden spear. Yes, we can do 1 wooden spear if I need to hunt something along the way. That is attached, not at all. So the wooden hammer on, can I... 2, thank you. And the wooden spear, can I, there we go, double click. So I'm just, me and my trusty wooden spear. We're gonna head out in the southwest area, sort of over here, I think. I mean, I don't know where to go. I mean, I don't really want to be that close to the mountains, I think. And this looks almost barren. I kind of want to have some forest around me. because, you know, trees. So let's head southwest into this sort of area and see if this little crossing here, wouldn't that be a good thing? Yes, building around a crossroad, that is generally a very good idea. So let's head over here. Oh, on the way. I hear, oh crap. Oh crap. That's a wolf. That's already a wolf. Am I gonna die here? Oh, my stick is gone. My stick is gone. Don't need to know that. Hit. Oh, now that you hit, now that you die. Die, damn. Oh, I'm basically dead. Okay, so wolves, or rather, I need more sticks. that is what I've learned here. We can create a knife, so presumably we can get some pelts here. So a few good jabs with a spear is a good thing, but my spear broke kind of fast. So let's carve you up, because I'm thinking that some pelts are gonna be nice. And me being here, I just wanted to pick some bloody mushrooms, because, you know, food and stuff. Where were those mushrooms? Where I saw mushrooms, didn't I? Before oh, here we go. Yes, moral mushrooms. Have no idea if these are edible or not, but let's actually find out. Moral mushrooms. Eat. I mean, I can eat them, but that didn't really get much. But I do. Oh, I actually had a oat roll, so that's nice. And indeed, I got fur, worth a little bit, not terribly much. Right. Actually, ooh, I saw that now. It's knives. I mean, that's a pretty damn good price. Maybe that's for buying, I don't know. But I gotta say, I thought that the map was gonna be slightly larger than it was, but it isn't. So we're actually fairly close by to the place where I want to go. But, yeah, okay. Wolves. In broad daylight too. Cheeky buggers. I actually can't really fit more logs, so we're gonna have to build our first house before we start chopping down more stuff. But we are coming up to where I kind of want to be. Yeah, doesn't this look good? We got a nice little stream here. Presumably a good way to drink, because I am actually running a little bit low. Well, I say low, I'm not even half yet. But my meter for water is coming down a bit. Did I get meat, by the way? Yes, I have dried meat, but yeah, okay, I got 12 meat. Did I get all of that from the wolf, or I don't know, I think I did. So we can presumably, yeah, drink some water. There we go. I hope that my health just keeps replenishing automatically, by the way. Right, so we have a road here. Let's follow this road up to the crossroads, and ooh, I already see that this is going to be a lovely place to have a village. So yeah, the road is coming up here. Ooh, that was not a wolf, that was just a... I don't think it was a wolf. Yeah, this is a beautiful place. Oh, that was... What were you? You were something. Okay, these... If I'm going to build here, I mean, these trees I kind of want to keep, because I can see that being a cool place for some houses, etc. But these we absolutely need to cut down. But, build. Build. We need to do a... Oh, no. How do I... Yes. Oh, right, building. We still go in here. House. Small house. Right. Can I sort of move it away a little bit? I can rotate it, but not move it away. Okay, never mind. I would like to have my home. Where would I like to have my home? I would like to have my home over here, actually. So I would like my home to be basically facing this way. I don't really want it to be like that, so this is gonna have to do, right? Yeah, that's fine. So, ooh, can I edit? Oh, I can edit. Oh, right. So that's the door. I have a window here and then a window at the back, but I would actually rather have a window here, I think. Yes. And not here. So a window here, a window here. and actually a window here as well. There we go. I've decided. Oh, so that was actually... Oh, was that just a frame? Ah, okay. So now we get into cutting down trees. Yes. It's fine. I have a lot of trees available. So let's cut down these spruces and build ourselves a house. Right. This is the soon to be my home. I've just been collecting some fair amount of straw. Just above 190 of them. They don't weigh much, and we are going to use them for other stuff as well, I believe. So I figured, you know, why not just pick up all I can from a little bit of a shore place there. I may have done a bit of a bad decision because I went for wooden walls instead of these sort of straw walls. These wattle wall. So the wattle wall is primarily sticks, while the wooden walls is obviously primarily logs. Ooh, I was actually wondering about that. I didn't understand where I got beds from, because I can't build beds, but yeah, okay. Beds come naturally, as well as a chest. Beautiful. So, in the chest, can I just break this down? No, that is the wooden hammer that I use. Right, because I had to get another stone axe. So, in here, we can presumably transfer the feathers, the fur, because I don't want to sell it right now. Let's just sell, or rather store all of this. We'll keep the coin, because I might have to buy stuff. We have some apples. I picked up an iron knife, by the way, which is nice. So instead of the stone knife that I have an iron knife. That is also worth quite a lot, so I might actually sell that. So that's where we are right now. We are now gonna head back to town. So, this is where I live. Still not marked on the map, which is a bit annoying. But also, obviously, it's kind of easy to get here because it's in this little crosswalk here. Or crossroad. I have a little bit of a fireplace here, but you know what? Let's break that down. We don't need that. Because we obviously have a fire here now. So cauldron, what can we do? Soups, porridges, other. Meat with gravy. Okay, maybe I might actually need that. Because I realized that all of this, I need other stuff, like bowls. Okay, I can't actually use this. Okay, never mind. I actually needed that fireplace. I needed the fireplace. You were in... Where were you? Not here. Here we go. Campfire. I needed more sticks, because I stored all my sticks. So, 16 sticks, please. 16 of you. Thank you. And now we can, again, not do that. There we go. So this little raised bit here, I felt was a nice place for that. So, before we go somewhere, let's see what I can craft. I could have crafted everything. I have more meat than that, so we can craft more. Let's just craft all of it and have ourselves a bit of a snack. I don't know how to get health back, by the way. Don't know how to get health back. Presumably we can do that in town, maybe? Surely they must have someone who is good with poultices, or whatever the word for that is. So, some roasted meat. We'll keep the dried meat, because obviously dried meat, I would assume, lasts longer. Let's just eat that, and that. Tasty, tasty wolf. Right, I have made some more sticks, and I'm gonna try and hunt a little bit. Let's try and hunt you. Oh, that's a nice hit. There we go. What are you? Are you a lynx? Did I just kill a lynx? I killed a lynx. That almost doesn't seem right. Does it? That almost doesn't seem right. One spear has been... Ooh, hunting lodge, however. So that's a nice way to level up. I've only been cutting down spruces, by the way. Did I? Oh, no, there were more spruces. I would like actually to get some more spears. So why don't we cut down one more tree for now? Because I do want to keep, as I said, what are these? These are Maples. Yes, I would like to keep the maples for no other reason than the fact that they look kind of good. So I want this to be sort of a nice, cozy little place. So I'm thinking that if I'm going to place another building, hopefully can I fit it in between the trees? I mean, if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. We shall create ourselves some wooden spears, and I could presumably have done this. Yes. Oh. 2 of them. There we go. So now I have some more wooden spears to hunt with. I didn't actually see what the lynx gave me, but yeah, I feel a little bit bad about killing a lynx. Lynxes are cool. So why don't I just beeline back to Gostovia? That's the name of the place. That's the name of the place. I think that there was something covering the name which made me not able to actually read it properly. Probably. So yeah, I mean, I see this land, by the way. This is perfect farmland. This is where we will farm, also close to water, which is, you know, good for farms. Right, let's head back to Gostovia and talk to someone. I'll pick up a few stones because we are gonna need. What do we need for a hammer? It was actually logs for a hammer. Okay, fair enough. We don't really need stones. I'll pick up more. I'll pick up 1 more stone. For the simple fact that I now can make another axe. That is very useful. I can actually follow. Oh, here. Ooh, pig. Big pig. Since I'm a little bit on the injured side, maybe I shouldn't attempt to kill animals that can quite easily kill me if they wanted to. Is that a... Oh, no. But I saw something small there. A bunny. You're gonna keep running. Oh, another bunny. Oh, crap. Oh, I see another bunny there. But here... Oh, did I actually hit it? Oh, I'm the best at javelin tossing. Get that. Skin my... Let's see what a rabbit gives us. Come on. There we go. What does 1 piece of rabbit give me in terms of food and maybe fur? 2 fur and 2 meat. And we have another one here. That was a miss. Crap. Where did my spear go? That's where my spear went. Okay, so don't be... Is that an animal? No, I don't think that is an animal. Yeah, don't be too hasty. We can also sneak, by the way. That might be a thing that we're gonna have to do as well. I mean, we are leveling up. You can see the little green thing at the top. That is, I think, experience, skills, etc. Oh, I actually have points. I didn't even realize that I had points. So, what do we want to spend them on? Apparently, we get points in very specific things. So I have 1 point in extraction and 1 point in survival. 5 more experience gained from extraction activities. That's just a good thing, I guess. 5% chance to find extra items while digging in clay pits. That sounds like something I really don't want to do right now. 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. No, I'm gonna go for this one. That seems like a good idea to do. And I presumably have the same thing here, but are the other ones? 2 degrees more temperature tolerance. Ooh, that seems useful. And higher points of resistance. But no, I'm gonna play the long game in a way. So let's increase the knowledge gain, because that just means that we can get more points. Yeah, see me being all clever like. Okay, so no more animals as I can see right here. So let's turn the spear away. And I have a lot of question marks. No, if not question marks, exclamation points that I can. There's a lot of people I can talk to. Don't know where you are. Presumably you are in that city, or town, or village, or whatever. So where are? Ooh, hello. Oh, duckling, gosling. Why do I need to buy them? Can I just kill them? Take the meat. You're the person I was supposed to talk to. What can I help you with? Hi, you are Don Dobroniega, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Razimir. That's right, nice to meet you too. What brings you to me? Hunger, thirst, and Unigost. actually. Yeah, I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. More than amazing! Man, I'm positive. One instance of porridge. There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? It's not much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be the one to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh, yes, he was Unigos' friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay. I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously even when he stopped visiting. A lot of people did, from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Well, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. That is very, very true, albeit maybe not so true in our modern world, but you know what I mean. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? Apparently I'm interested. Well, I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. Not really. What, you're implying that I look old? Oh, that's not what I'm saying. He looked very young. He was 50, I think. Nothing of sorts. Anyway, yeah, just play it off cool. So it looks like you were anchored here by love. That is indeed pretty amazing. Well, you could call it that, or blindness, or stupidity, poor judgment maybe, whatever sounds best to you. Those are all very negative things, I think. Are you happy? Pretend like you fell for that grandpa with sad eyes, you know. Hey, Rasmus, where the hell did that come from? I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else, yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go soften you. You sure got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking to you, every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days, and I really appreciate that, but I'm looking for a charity I'll manage. Aw, I did want the money. Oh, come on, don't try to be a hero. Men. Alright, do something with me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farm in the village. She's called Jarognieva. She usually supplies the tab with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen to these people when we run out of beer. Consider it done. 2 oat ale, I guess from that. Of course, here you go. Great, thanks, etc, etc. You promised to tell me some stories about Jordan. I see. Well, in that case, more ale. Ha ha, thank you. So I have 6 ales as well. Right, so that is... oh, no, he's actually in here. Never mind, thought it would be at the other place. Oh, can I just swipe this? No, that is actually stealing. Fair enough. There you are, just... Okay. Unicost. You good? You fine? You don't seem too happy. Is your marriage going well? I don't really think it is, but hey, Unicost. Rasimir! Now you're coming alive. Hey, Unigos, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. Well, job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You can say I hated the place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did, doing the only thing I could do. Stealing. You were a thief? I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait here a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry. We had an annual festival in Jellenberg. It was always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a noblewoman with a money bag strapped to his belt. Nobleman, not a noble woman. A nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. He was basically begging to be set free. I slipped behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always, and then wham! I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding and I could barely see straight. As you know what wasn't the first thing I saw next? And I said something there. A smile, a big radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Wait, did you realize that you actually robbed them? Of course he did. I don't get it. That's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else. Predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you. Indeed, apparently even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him. And he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation. I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at the moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. I remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care though. In a matter of seconds we were sitting at the table being serviced by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind there was only one explanation. He owned the place. Well, did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Jellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest. Especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure it was a nobleman, his manner, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race, wiped the face with his sleeve and burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage like that. Snaps fingers. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. What? That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What are you talking about? It's getting dark. Imagine a closed door with two armed guards at its sides, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick the lock, but Jordan, he just holds his head up high, walks right in and demands the door to be open. Well, that does indeed sound so surreal, but my mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Jordan than me. Than everybody in the pack. The pack? Oh dear Rasimir. There's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. It is. You can't just leave me hanging like that. Well, I hope he does. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more and then some mead, if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunken absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. Ooh, were yours, right? Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with a breakfast. How come? It was all Jordan's doing. I never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter. Even years after. Needless to say, I left Jellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls and never came back. That was the day the pack was born. And 3 years later, there were 5 of us. A real team, a family. We call ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could have been there. It all sounds incredible. I never had adventures like that. Easy, my boy, it wasn't always fun and lovely, but it's a tale for another time. It really did get late and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow, we'll talk some more. I will do just that, and get some more Dynasty reputation for having listened to the old man talk. Right, so can you give me some job? Could you move a little? Or can you just ask me Okay, fair enough, you don't want to talk right now. Oh, yeah, there are people everywhere here. You wanted that, right? Can I see on the map? Not really. Technology, apparently. Ooh, I have indeed gotten to the first level, which means that I can presumably buy these. Do I need to just... maybe I don't need to go anywhere. That's cool. Don't really need anything of that right now, but we do have the hunting lodge number 1, so we can make stone spears and bow, stone arrow, bird trap, etc, etc. I only have 50 coins right now, so it feels like maybe I don't want to do that right now, even though a stone spear would be kind of nice. But we need linen thread, and we don't have linen thread, so we need linen thread for a lot. Obviously, it's stupid to do arrows before we can even do a bow. Bird traps, though, interesting. Workshop we're doing, haven't really done much in that area. So, with night falling, I guess it's time to simply wait another day. So let's head back to our place, get some food and water along the way, and tomorrow we'll be back, and apparently we are gonna get some more stories. So, yeah. There's a bit of story in this game, which I like. It's a bit different from, well, let's say Valheim in a way. I mean, there's not a whole lot of story in Valheim, so yeah. No, I don't want to go down that road. Ooh, big moon. So yeah, back home, sleep, go back, get some more story. Yeah, that's gonna be just lovely. Next day. Beautiful, beautiful day. So on the back home, by the way, I killed some more stuff. I actually have quite a lot of meat now, as well as some more fur and leather. Did I get leather from somewhere else? I don't know. But I have a bunch of stuff. By the way, I probably should actually dump some of that. So, for example, I picked up some broadleaf plantain. Type of herb. Ooh, hey. Consumed. I actually just need to use that immediately. Okay, let's not store that one. Let us, however, store all of the, let's see, F or E first. E and F. E and F. Picked up some logs because I've used my my spears, so we're gonna get some more of those. Right. So let's actually craft that already. There we go. 3 spears for me, and then it's back to... I've already forgotten the name. Why am I forgetting the name of the freaking town? Gostovia. It sounds larger than it is. There's a lot of animal noises around here. Not sure if I like that. I have a bison. Bisons around, or I think... Yeah, see? That's a bison. They're friendly, which is nice. Don't really want to tango with them right now, so maybe we can get those to be friendly. It's time to cultivate cows, damn it. Right, back to Gostovia and talk to him again. See if he has something to say to us. Unigost, yes, that's his name. Back there and see if we can get something else going, because there's a lot more stuff that we can do in this game that I would like to get to some things. But first, I've actually leveled up again from picking some mushrooms, so I got 2 more survival point skills, and I can actually go up here now to the next level. What is that? Seeing mushrooms, feathers, and herbs in inspector mode. Well, that is useful, and just more health. Yes, survival sense. That's a given. I'm actually gonna go one more here. So yeah, there is this one. Here we go. And that's actually very useful, because that means that I can find more broadleaf plantain and St. John's wort, which I guess we need. Pick up that broadleaf plantain, because yeah, we can utilize those to get our health back. Oh, there's apparently a lot more. What are the St. John's wort? What are they good for? Minus poisoning. Is that used for detoxing purposes? Cool. Let's just eat some broadleaf plantain, getting our health back. Ooh, look at that. So yeah, there is this mode. We haven't really you know, needed it for until now, so that's why I haven't really been using it. Let's get some of all of this. I don't know how common poisoning is gonna be. Don't know how common that is gonna be, but let's just pick up all of this. It's nice to have at least some healing, and presumably we can do something with this at some point. I would assume that at least, but for now we're just gonna get our health back. There we go, 79, that's a-okay. So yeah, now we can see things, which is going to be very useful. What is this? This is berries. That's food. That is food. Berries are very much food, at least if they're not poison berries. It only says berries, so is that poison berries or just regular berries? I don't know. Right, back to Gustovia, talk to Unigost. Me and my trusty spears. Killed another rabbit on the way. Beautiful. I also saw that the berries that I picked up, they are unripe. Type of fruit forage from berry bushes during spring, because we are in spring. So, lesson learned, don't pick berries in springtime, pick them in presumably summertime. So, Unigost, are you getting settled? Yes, I am. Valley is treating me very nicely. That's wonderful. But you come at a poor time. My duties as a Castellan await me. What's up? It is not sure, to be honest. There's been a murder. Ooh, are we getting into a murder mystery? I thought things like that don't happen here too often. Great. I mean, not for the deceased, obviously, but there's that excitement and mystery the valley is lacking. No. Let's be a little bit empathic here. And it is because they don't. I'm just about to go to the crime scene and question the witnesses. And honestly, I don't know what to expect. Well, remember, everybody lies. I'm sure you'll take good care of the matter. Time will tell. Yes, even it will break. That is odd. Jokes aside, Razimir, that's really a serious matter. I won't be able to share more stories with you at the moment, but I believe there is someone you should meet. His name is Sambor. He was one of us. The pack, I mean. He lives here in the valley. That's right. All of them do, actually. Here, I marked Sambor's house on your map. You should pay him a visit. I'll do that right away. But beware, calling Sambor friendly is like calling being stung by a bee. Right on the tip of your manhood. Pleasant. Ooh. And I'm sure you're exaggerating. He was part of the reminders after all. Don't say I didn't warn you. And I'll be on my way. That's the story, and that's a 735. Where the hell are you? Can I... Ooh, right here. Ooh, I see now where we are. Ah, never mind. That little green thing at the top, that's seasons. Never mind. Here we go. Quest is what I wanted. So we have a new quest in here. We have a quest target here, but what about the... what about you? Can I sort of track that one? Yes, let's track that one. Where are you? Yeah, here we go. Let's go up and talk to that woman. See what's up. Ooh, can I pick this? Or hoe it down? So, Jarognieva. Hey. I've been sent by Don Dobroniega. What for? Well, I've heard you're the one that supplies a ride to the tavern. So? Is this not a good moment? Forgive me, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just dealing with some personal issues. Well, is everything alright? I don't want to bother you with my problems. You're not bothering. I'm eager to listen if you like that. Well, a long time ago I made a major mistake, and the consequences of that decision are troubling me now. What kind of mistake? Marrying an idiot. Ha ha ha, I understand. Believe me, you don't. Oh well. How exactly does this doubtful intellectual prowess trouble you? Okay. Well, she did say idiot. Last night he was supposed to sell one of her cows at the market. I told him specifically the price he should sell it for. We need the coins now more than ever, and can you guess what he comes back home with? Is it going to be beans? If it's beans, well, screw you. The cow? Handful of seeds, see? Yeah, well, not beans, but seeds. Someone told him we're magical. There we go. Magic seeds, can you imagine? Well, was there anything extraordinary about them? They weren't even seeds. It was just a bunch of rabbit droppings. I'm going to lose my mind because of that man, I swear. I would love to say something uplifting right now, but damn, it really does sound foolish. Can you do something to help? Thank you, that's what I needed to hear. There's nothing for you to do, sweetie, but I appreciate the offer. Let me vent a little was more than enough already. So, can you tell me more about the rye situation? Unfortunately, we won't be able to provide the rye this time. The crops are all diseased and pretty much unusable. I didn't have enough problems already, but don't worry, I ordered a delivery of rye from Veronica. It should be here yesterday, actually. Don't know what happened. Nader is usually very prompt. Nader is usually very prompt. Maybe you could go see him and check if everything is alright. I will surely do that. So that is... Oh, that is way over here. I need a horse. A horse is what I need. It's supposed to be a quest. Is that you over there? You can give me a quest. What do you need? What do you need, my good sir? Alvin! My name is Razimir. What can I do for you? Yes. I'm Alvin. Don't recognize you. Are you new here? Well, I came here from the south and looking for a new place where I can start a new life. Good luck on you then. As for me, I'm a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day, year by year. Doesn't that get boring? If I were you, I would die from monotony, apparently. Of course it bores me. How long can you do the same thing in your life over and over again? But my family needs my help and I am doing my best to provide for them. Well, I don't mean to offend. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There's a delicate matter that won't let me focus on my work. Well, can I do something? It may seem petty, but I'm really tired of my mother's conflict with Yarognieva. Her son Dalibor won't leave my little sister Olga alone. I understand it's just a game for him. After all, when I was his age, I played with Dobromira, his older sister. I pretended to be a knight, equipped with a stick instead of a sword, but anyway, I managed to protect her honor. Indeed, like every knight does. Anyway, let's get down to earth. I think I need something to keep him busy and away from my sister. So, yeah, that means that you would then presumably not have to worry about her. It would be nice indeed. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's track that one, because that hopefully is close by. Yes, that is much closer. So at some point you're gonna be able to get these little sticks as well. I say sticks, but you know, the palisade. Okay, so this little guy. No, okay, never mind. Let's not kill him until we hear what he has to say. You know, make good choices, Dalibor. Yes, you look very strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? It's my dreams. No, I'm not a knight, though. Do you know that many of them started learning to fight with a wooden sword? Where would I get such a sword? Not a knight. Yes, so happens that I have one with me. I can give it to you because you are clearly worthy. I am honored. Give stick. May look inconspicuous, but it's certainly an excellent practice weapon for an aspiring knight like you. It looks like a regular stick to surprise your opponents. And do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? They ride horses. This as well, but most of all they protect the ladies and children from danger and make sure that no harm is done to them. Really? Sounds like a lot of work. Yes, this is the most important principle of chivalry. Alright, thank you for the sword, not a knight, and who the hell are you coming up really close by to me? Now I'm going to defend those in need. You are welcome, young master, you are welcome. So, who are you? Radomira? Hello. So, have you heard anything interesting? Ooh, romance. Can I romance you? Sorry, but I'm married. Aw. I heard the travelers that usually sit by the campfire might be interested in someone like you. Ooh, that's interesting. Have you heard something interesting? Hornica, that's where someone needs your help. Sure. Okay, whatever. Bye-bye. Right, let's get back to Alwyn and tell him the good news that he now has a knight protecting his sister. I'm sure he will be most happy about that. So, Alvin, my dear sir, shopping your way through the land, I have solved the problem. Yes, I saw him run around the village with a stick. You must have an amazing gift of persuasion. This young one does not listen to anyone. Give me an idea with the stick and a story about a knight. By the way, I got this bread from Dobromira and this as an apology for a brother's behavior. But I think you've earned it. Here, take it. Oh, that's very nice. No problem. It's the most refined bread you've eaten. Our Castellan's wife Our Castellan's wife. Oh, Castellan is the... I thought it was sort of like a group of people, so to speak. But no, that was apparently a sort of... I guess a job. Or the person in charge. Okay. You happen to know the man in charge. You know him well. Well, not really. I spend most of the time in the field, and our paths only cross when it's time to pay some taxes. Yeah. Alright then, see you soon. So we get more Dynasty stuff. We got some bread. Beautiful. What kind of bread was that then? That was... flatbread, probably. 45 food. That is not super good, but sure. Right. So, we have quests over here. No, I still wanted quests, I think. Oh, right, so if we have filters from all buildings, yes, we can actually see where our place is. Hunting lodge, farming animal husbandry. Okay, so we can basically filter for a lot of things. Even wild animals, I don't know exactly... Nothing shows in the map. Maybe we need some... here we go. Maine seems like a good idea, right? Sort of, I think. Right, so what quest should we be on? Wait for the next summer to do more stuff. Okay, years left until the quest line expiration. 6 years. That's fine. So you're super far away. That is 18 years. Sure. This one, what do I need to do? I need to set a trap and survive for a season. The season is almost up, so that's fine. A trap, you say. Can I make traps? There we go. What do I need for a rabbit trap? I need a bunch of sticks. That's fair. So you know what? You know what I want to do? I want to go back to my house, and I want to actually build another house. Because we're going to need more houses if people are going to be moving in with us. So let's get the sort of chapter stuff going. We'll actually do this. Let's create the trap. Oh, we actually set it down. Oh well. That means that we are going to go back to... our home, and we'll deal a little bit with our place, because I think that there is more stuff that we can actually do. So let's head back home, and from there we'll see what we can do with all of this. Right, have the logs. Let's go into buildings. I want to build another house. Can I fit a house in here? Because I would really love to. I'm gonna assume that the game is in... Ooh, actually, one place here. The road is right here, so that wouldn't be the worst. Where did I have that spot? There was a spot here. Where is it? That's a tree, so obviously not there. I have a tree. Did I just get stuck? Oh, thank you. Wow. Come on. Come on, I had a spot. Definitely had a spot here. Come on. Find a spot. I really don't want to build it too far away. You all saw that I had a spot, right? Okay. Let's try and... find some angle. Okay, fine. If I build it over here, yeah. I mean, here it's gonna be fine. Which is a-okay. It doesn't have to be super close. If I, like, build it here, for example. I mean, it's not ideal, is it? The road is here. No. Okay, no, the road is here. No, I don't like that. Did I actually manage to keep my logs now? I did not. Well, that's annoying. Bother. It's fine, I have some logs. I dropped 3 logs here. Let me just chop down 1 more tree. So the only thing that I currently am not liking about this is sort of the building. It's a little bit difficult to have a good overview of exactly where you can build. It would be nice if it's a little bit nicer in that regard. So maybe I should... I said I didn't want to cut down trees here, but maybe I should cut down like this tree. Well, actually, you know what? No, I can probably fit stuff in there. Can I fit a house here? Then, yeah. Here we can have a house that can be a little bit raised up. Right. So where is the road is? The road is right here. So that again, wrong place. So basically, I want the house to be sort of right. Ooh, that's actually good. There we go. I know it's a bit raised up. Well, actually, you know what? If I place it like this, or is that gonna be not allowed because of this sort of raised area here? Because I wouldn't mind that, but okay, fine. Let's build it sort of adjacent to the first house. That I'm okay with. Doesn't look super good, but it's okay. So this is going to be the second house. So what you can do, what I did before. So the basic setup is a wattle wall, which is the sort of the thing up there where you can build with mainly sticks. But if you press E, you can edit. So this is a door frame. You can make it either wattle wall, wooden wall, or stone wall, which is kind of cool. But we're not going to make this into a stone wall. And now that I think about it, since this is sort of raised up, it sort of feels more like a cottage sort of thing. So we're going to keep this like this. I will change this one to a regular wall and make this into a window wall. So basically have your window walls here, and we don't need more windows. So we're gonna need a bunch of logs, sticks, etc, etc. So let me build this house, and we'll see where we are in the game, so to speak. And this might not be the view that you expected me to cut to. In my own, very own home, I was attacked by a pig. And I thought that I was safe inside my house, so I started creating an axe, because I needed an axe, because my axe broke. But the pig followed me inside, and while I was creating my axe, he attacked me and basically chopped away all my health. And then I died. Yes, a little bit on the embarrassing side there, but you know, it's what it is. So we actually are set back a little bit here, but that's fine. I think that you still know a little bit about what this game is about. I gotta say that I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I have. I played a bit of Valheim, and this is basically Valheim, but, you know, with an actual story, with people to talk to, with, you know, a more realistically looking world. I gotta say, I like that a lot. There are a couple of things that could use to be a little bit better. I had something in my mind, but I actually blanked on it right now. But, you know, one thing that would be nice is, you know, voice acting would be a cool thing. There's a lot of stuff to read, so having a bit of voice acting outside of just standard greetings, that would be kind of a cool thing. And other than that, I think that this shows promise, and I think that this is a game that this can take you a long while to play. This can take you a long while to play, because if we look at all of these things, that's a lot of stuff to go through, not just here, but here, etc. You have all the management stuff where you can build your entire village. You can basically rival this village over here, no problem whatsoever. There's all the technologies, etc, etc. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in this game, and I, for one, will most likely try and play this a little bit more, because this was interesting. So if you're into sort of the survival game genre, but also with a slightly more story based experience, I think that this is going to be exactly down your alley, and in some ways it is down my alley. So yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this and see how far I can come with my new little village. See if I can make it even nicer than these suckers over here. I think I can, you know. So, if you like this, definitely check this out. For now though, this has been Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.